everybody? Live Farmer 73 here. I'm laughing because I just thumped one spider out, and then another one came, and then another one came. I'm sitting here playing whack-a-mole on these spiders. What's going on? Live Farmer 73 here. Welcome, Guava, Guava. I want to say thank you to all of you. You know who you are. Safe travels, safe journey. I enjoyed everything. I enjoy each and every one of you. Thank you. I love you. I mean that from my heart. I got to get that out because you just may be listening right now. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. Everybody. What's going on? Let's see who's in the chat. I'm feeling refreshed. I just got out my shower, which I'm gonna show y'all. We might do a Laird Farmer field trip, even though we're on one right now. Let's see. Glass is dirty. Let's see. Hey, Soul Sis, how you doing? Fifi, how you doing? My Own Beautiful. Khaki, Sauceless, George, Eddie Morrison in the house. G. Cole. Power Chair Farmer, what's going on? Lexi in the garden, how you doing? Let's see. Danshell, I think your name is. How you doing? CM Lady, Justice, how you doing? Chris, Wilson, Big Bad, what's going on? About that life, what's going on? Oh, I missed some people. My bad. Let's see. Raymond, how you doing? Kenya's Journey, what's going on, my sister? All right. Yeah, can't do that one. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. Kyra. Kyra. There you go. I think I got that. Kyra or Kira. Ann's Blessed Garden. Tamira, how you doing? Angela. Adina Collins, how you doing, my sister? Growing Faith Farmer. Unbiased LLC. What's going on, y'all? These glasses is in poor shape. What's going on? Who is this? Sam, how you doing? I just wanted to come in here and touch in real quick and see how everybody doing. But I also wanted to give you a message. I wanted to give you a message. Hey, happy Wednesday. Is that what it is, Wednesday? How you doing, Yolanda? How you doing? I got a question for y'all. I'm out here with all this pollen, so these allergies is banging right now. So please excuse me as I blow this trumpet. Who is that? How you doing, Clarence? What's going on, man? Let's see. Bougie, how you doing, my sister? Yolanda, what does that mean before we get started? What does that mean? TLC in the garden, what's going on? Let me see here. Let me find out. Okay. All right, y'all. Look. How's everybody doing today? That's first and foremost. How's everybody doing? Is everybody doing all right? I am. Hey, She Natural Homestead. I see you. What's going on, sister? I know, Bougie. Don't pay them no mind. I already know. Already know. Already know. I ain't paying them no mind. How you doing, Mr. Sweet? How you doing? Okay. This is my message to everybody in this chat, and if you watch the replay, this is my message to you. If you're not getting ready for this food crisis, what makes you think that somebody is going to help you? That's number one. But we ain't even got to go there. This is where I really wanted to go with this. There is a lot of people depending on other people for their safety. What I mean by that is you have a clan, a group, a family, if you will. What if they change their minds about helping you? If you already got a plan in place and your plan only consists of this so-called group, and in this group you're not necessarily learning anything or teaching anything or exchanging information, you all came together to say, hey, listen, when the time comes, all of us are going to get together and chip in, and we're going to make it happen, right? So what makes you think that they won't change their mind and you won't be included in that? What if they can change their mind anytime they want to, and they ain't got to tell you about it? So my point is, if you're depending on some sort of group, I'm not saying don't be down with a group or don't be down with a family, because my message is find your folks, get with your people. But I did a video the other day in the woods, and I said find your folks, find your people, get with your folks. But then it dawned on me, what if your folks get, hey, just because it's the apocalypse or just because it's an economic crisis or food crisis or supply shortage, don't mean that they're always going to feel a certain way about you. They may change their mind right when the stuff go down, right when the food gets short, right when the supplies get short, right when you need somewhere to run, you need some shelter, you need somewhere to go. They might be like, you know what? Nah. Yeah, we had a long talk about it, and you know, I don't think you fit in our situation the way we would like you to. The reason I'm telling y'all this today is because if you're dependent, and I hear it a lot. That's another reason. I hear a lot of people talking about some group that they have put together, that they all in a pinch are going to come together and do whatever, you know. But you don't know if nothing is set in stone. There is no, okay, let's get to the there. Let me see. If you can't contribute to the group, then you become a liability. Nope, I'm not even saying that. I'm not even saying that. I'm telling you, even if you contribute to the group, who the heck says that the group won't change their mind about you? It's great to be with a group. It's great to be with a family. It's great to be with a clan. Hey, Sylvia. But at the same time, you still need to be doing for self. You still need to be over here doing your part for yourself. And then do with your group, with your clan. Hey, Fatima. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing is set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. They don't, you, Let's get something straight. If let me see. If you did not sign any contractual paperwork stating that you have some stock or claim on the operations of this said group, or bug out location or supplies, if you don't have any contracts written with your name, honestly, that probably won't mean crap either. But for real, honestly, if there is some sort of law, who the heck said it's okay? All right, just Rachel. I knew it. That's what caught my eye. Thank you, Ruby Florence. Thank you. Um, but yeah, who says I want to hear somebody. What you got to say about that? Because I keep hearing people like, yeah, I got this group and we all da 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 and we all chipped in and blah 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 boo. And I always ask this same question. What paperwork did you sign? What contract did you sign that gave you a stake on that claim or a piece? What part of that belongs to you? And that always gets me. I remember several years ago, and it was this big thing. It was all over the news, all over the internet about this black family purchasing a lot of acres. I'm gonna make something up because I don't remember. I think it was in Georgia. How many people remember that? A few years back, about 5 years ago, and this whole family uh, say, I tend to try to think that, ooh, I like this one. Say, I tend to try to think the best of people. I should have learned by now. Listen, I'm with you, and I've been burned over and over because I think the best of people, and I want the best out of people, and I always think the people are going to have my best interests at heart too. It never happens that way. And I hate to sound negative, but human nature now is, nah, it's far from biblical. Let's put it like that. Okay. Just Rachel says it was a verbal agreement based on trusting the people in your circle or community, not really knowing the people. Absolutely. In Georgia, there was a family of I don't know how many, and they all got a little piece of the land. They brought together family and friends, and they all purchased this big plot of acreage. Let me see. Bouger say when people see you prepping, they for some reason think they are entitled to your preps. I let them know they are not. I always ask people this: what part of that land is yours? Hey, Katina Brooks, like what part of that land belongs to you? I see you putting a lot of effort and a lot of energy. Oh, okay. Oh, I got one. I got one for y'all. I got one for y'all. I'm not going to talk about this group. I'm just going to talk about the characteristics of this group. Um, there's a man. There's this guy. And there are people that live on his land. They all chipped in. All these families chipped in and gave this one man money to purchase land. I'm going to say he purchased like 5, 10 acres, whatever it was. Now, all these families live on this land. Said my background looks like a green screen. It's the real deal, baby. Real deal. Matter of fact, look, this how real it is. It does look like a green screen now that you mention it. Well, this guy put all these families on this land, and they all chipped in, and the land is only in his name. Uh, so now these families go to work every day. Just because they live on this land don't mean they don't work. So they work on this land, and when they get paid on payday, they give their checks to this man to be able to stay on said land. Now, there was a sort of exchange. This man helped them build their living situation, their house, or whatever, but it's still not in their name. So they're paying rent for a house that they helped build on some land that they helped purchase. Don't you think that they would have more rights to that land and the operation of that land and what can stay and what has to go on that land? No. So what happened was, in the long run, well, not really a long run, short run, people started being like, hey, well, my family needs more allowance than what you're giving us, because they give their whole paycheck to this man to help maintain this land. And he reaches back and say you give him your $500 a week, and he give you $50 out of that $500, so you can maintain your family, feed your family, yeah, blah blah blah. Because they saying you ain't paying no utilities, you ain't paying no rent, you ain't paying no lease, you ain't paying no electricity. So you give me your check, I'm gonna give you $50 to to eat and get you little knickknacks, whatever. He giving them allowance out of their own money. Now stick with me, because this is a true story. So after a while, people start getting a little upset, because they like, listen, man, I'm giving you my paycheck every week, and uh, we just barely, I'm just barely feeding my family, because now we done mess around and had another kid, and I need extra stuff. I need a little bit more money. This guy says, no, no, you don't. You all right. These families is getting upset. Now all these families are talking behind the scenes like, hey, we need some kind of uprising. This is real. This is a true story. Some kind of uprising. So one by one, slowly, that all of these families start breaking off and leaving this land. And now that they have left this land, they were trying to sue this man and said they want all of the money back that they invested in that land. This is a true story. If I would tell you exactly where to find it if I wouldn't get in trouble. So I will say this. You ain't getting jack. You can keep on making videos about what this man owes you till you blue in the face or you die, one or the other. He legally does not owe you one red cent. Bougie Purpose said the last thing you want during an emergency is someone having the upper hand on you. True story. What I just told you is a true story, and trust me, there's way more pieces to that, but I don't want to give away nothing and let y'all go digging. So there's a lot of people out there that's angry at this one man, because he's purchased land all over the place, in Georgia, the Carolinas, I believe some in Florida too, and he does the same thing each and every one. And that's exactly what happened. So now these families aren't happy, and they're breaking away from this man and his belief system and whatever else. And they're leaving like they're leaving with nothing. They gave thousands and thousands and all of their savings and their investments, and they cashed them in and sold their houses to move on this land, because there was a movement, if you will. Sold all their property, sold all their belongings, and moved on this land with this man. And when they realize they gave him everything and your family doesn't have anything now, yeah, 1 minute you was paying all your income to the man, right? You was. But now you paying all your money, not to the man, but you paying all your money to your own brother and he humping you. When your own brother, when he's the one that got you by the balls, all hell gonna break loose. So those people are still trying to fight this man and fight him in court and everything else and arguing and making videos about him. But I keep saying to myself, I wish I could get in the middle of it. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. But the thing is, he don't owe you nothing. And this is where we always talk about discernment. You know how far to push something. And in these days and time, and for a barbecue, growing with Hudson, how you doing? In these days and time, if you don't sign no contracts or you ain't signing no paperwork, this energy that you're putting into this is a cutoff. It's a cutoff system. Like, we can do this and that and other thing, but you always got to say, what's the song? Tupac. I got to get mine. You got to get yours. I got to get mine, man. You got to get yours. It's just like Pac said. Listen, I'm down with you, but I got to get mine too. I'm not just going to, look, and this the other part. I don't want to mess with that. Yes, I'm going to mess with it. I ain't messed with this in a while. Listen, don't let your religion make you stupid. That's all I'm going to say about on that. I don't want to get into politics and I ain't going to get into religion or spirituality. But don't let your political views and your religious views make you stupid. And it's a lot of stupid people out there. If one man or woman says the right words because it's something that you believe in, you just go do whatever they say do. And there's people out there that say, I'm with this religion, I'm with this faith, so I'm going to do whatever that man tell me to do. You're a fool. Because you just basically said how foolish you are in your own sentence. You said, if he believe what I believe, we in the same religion, the same faith, the same political view, I'm going to do whatever that man says to do. You just gave him the power over you instead of who you supposed to drop to your knees and pray to. You following a man. I'm not going to go there. That's as far as I go. But I'm going to say this. That's real. And the reason I'm bringing this up to you guys is I don't got no problem with everybody getting your group, finding your folks, finding your people. I preach it. I'm always saying, find your folks. Get with your people. Find your clan. Find your tribe. Get with your family. But don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Because if you start doing too much, let's say this. Say you, any one of y'all. Say you said, Led, can I build a house on your land? I said, sure. Come on over. What kind of house you think you want to build on my land? Oh, we was thinking something small and quaint, little 1-story, little ranch style, 2-bedroom, nothing big. We don't want to intrude. Oh yeah, shoot, I got plenty of land. Sure, take that east wing over by the pond. Ooh, Led, we can have the land by the pond? You sure can. And make sure the back bedroom faces towards the pond because I love to see water while I'm asleep. I mean, you'll love watching the water while you're asleep. As long as you face that back porch and that back bedroom towards the pond, you have my blessing. Yeah, as soon as you get that house built and it's all built up, you paid for it. That's his house. That house belongs to me now. And it's not, and guess what? This the worst part. This the worst part. Not only does the house belong to me, you gonna pay for it. The bank ain't coming after me. The bank ain't coming after me. They coming after you if you don't pay. And you know what the bank gonna do? Listen here, listen here. If you say, man, forget that, I ain't paying for that house. He scammed me out of that, and forget that, I ain't gonna never pay. Okay, you the one gonna get in trouble. You the one gonna end up paying that in bankruptcy court or whatever else. And then the bank gonna try to sell it for taxes. They can't. They gonna sell that dollar. They gonna sell that house for pennies on the dollar. And then I'll buy it. Buy the house, buy the $200,000 house that you had built, and I'm gonna buy it for probably $1,500. It's already on my land. If it even go that far. And you screwed. And this is what people are doing all over America. They all getting together and say, we gonna purchase land together, girl. Okay. You better make sure all your names is on that deed. That's all I got to say about that. You just make sure if you get with a group where y'all going in to purchase land together, you better make sure that your name is on that deed. When it's time to close on that land or that property, you better be in that closing office with everybody else that name supposed to be on that. When y'all lawyers are sitting over here in realtor, and their lawyers and realtors sitting on that side of the table. Because if one man said, look, I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna handle that for all of us, get everything taken care of. Y'all just go ahead, stay here, and I'm gonna come back with the deed, and we gonna celebrate. He gonna come back with the deed, and y'all gonna celebrate, and nobody else gonna see that deed, because that deed will probably only have his name on it. So I know it's a hassle, I know it's a burden, but you better keep your eye on everything and all paperwork being signed when it comes to purchasing land together with somebody else. Because unless you're having things signed and paperwork and contracts and lawyers, your word don't mean jack. You can't go to court and say, well, Your Honor, he said, I can have this portion. He said, I can build that house by his pond. He said, you know what the judge in court, the jury gonna say? Where's the paperwork where he stated that it's okay to do that? I thought since we were so close, there was really no paperwork besides the nose. He used some napkins to blow his nose, and then we did spit and then shaked on it, and nobody spits in each other's hands and shake on it unless you really solid, you really mean it, and you really a God-fearing man and trustworthy and. And then the judge is going to say, like I just asked you, which you did not answer, where is the paperwork stating that that house belongs to you and you have some claim on this land that we're here for today? Well, besides that napkin that he wiped that booger in, he did write a phone number on a McDonald's napkin of the lawyer I was supposed to call and stuff, but I can prove that he wrote a phone number on a McDonald's napkin and it got a booger on it. And I got proof of that. I got that booger paper in my pocket right now. And, this is a closed case, Your Honor. And people kill me because they keep saying they getting some land with their family members. You think just because this person was born out of the same womb as you, Or do you think just because this person is y'all mamas is related and y'all cousins or whatever, you think that that makes everything is going to be trustworthy? TLC said, if I don't see an updated legal description on a new deed showing sub-registered new parcel, I am not building anything on someone else's land. That's what I'm talking about. So I just wanted to get that clear. You will not be welcome. You may not be welcome. Somebody he could change his mind. And that's the other thing. Miss Sweet Time says, and the exes get half or maybe all in a divorce and have kind of yeah, that all that. Any questions? Because I'm hearing a lot of I don't need to prep for myself because my group preps together and we've going in on some land together. Like Rick Grimes on The Walking Dead. Together. We can all live together. Boy, you see what happened to Rick Grimes when he thought that we could all live together? It ain't working, man. It ain't working. So any questions? Because really, that's all I wanted to come in here with. That ain't all. We're going to do a Laird Farmer field trip because I may have to make a move. Let me see. TLC in the garden says, join the group, but be smart. You can go in on land you buy an acre, but the acre next to it and so on. Just make sure your name is on whatever you plan on doing. Sylvia say, I don't want to live together. I have issue with people being too close. Let's just say they're not. Say you got 50 acres and they on the whole opposite side. You may not be that close. The thing is, when it comes down to the legal matters of who gets what, where, why, when, who makes decision, you may not want no trees cut down, but this other person on your land done cut down a half acre of trees, but they don't have no claim, no deed, nothing, no name on this property. Now you got a problem. Uh, that's what I'm saying. Community living, but you should own part of that community. When it comes to purchasing land, your name better be on something. Yeah, Rick Grimes, you caught that. So yeah, you know, I just wanted to come in here real quick and what we're going to do. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you two things. We in we in 35 minutes. Let's end this on a high note. Let's see. I wish I could rent out my backyard to a camper or something. To a camper? Oh yeah. So yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm putting my shoes in sport mode because we about to go for a little hike. I left my nuts in the woods. We about to go. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm working on. All right, who's ready to go on a Laird Farmer field trip? It may be a little extensive. I got a lot of cleaning up to do, but boy, am I excited. TLC ready? Y'all ready to go on the Live Farming field trip? All right, let's ride. Okay, Sylvia. All right, let me figure out what I got going on here. All right. Pup, you ready to go? Wait, come here. Hold on. She done jumped off the damn thing. Okay, let's go. I'm going to just show you some of the fun things. Forget prepping. Forget survival. For a second, this is what we doing. Forget survival. Forget camping. Forget prepping. Let's pretend. Let's pretend it's, I don't know, what was that? Let's pretend it's 2010 or something. Let's go back in time, right? Come on. Let's go back in time. Come on, puppy girl. All right, we're going to go back in time a little bit. Let me put my puppy in the cart, because we're going hard. I'm going to have to bring some things back. Sit in there, pup. Sit in your Cadillac. She got to get in her caddy. All right. Heading into the real Freedom Acres. All right. I'm going to be able to see the screen, okay? So, let's go. Me and my family. Let me put my glasses on so I can see y'all. There we go. Me and my family are doing something dope. Here's one pathway that we carved into the woods. And we're going to go all the way in. It's a little ways away, but we're going to go. We made it like a park. A state park. And I'm going to show you. Here, in this space right here, is about to be a camping spot right here. I got to come in here and clear it out. It's all right. I don't have to worry about the trees. The area is cleared out. Keep on going. This is the natural trail that we carved. Now these little spindly trees, I'm about to remove those. But because I need to bring a four-wheeler through here. Now I'm gonna show you the one Lady led. This is campsite. Lady led campsite right here that she made on this side. I'm gonna just walk you back there real quick. Stay, pup, stay. Lady led carved this path right here. Come on back here, and I'm gonna show you the other opening. This is Lady Led's campsite that she cleared out right here. All of this. I've been dropping trees so we can get it more space in this camping area here. So my family can come and bring their tents or whatever. Now let's head back down the trail that she carved this. Her and my cousin carved this trail to this campsite. If you got any questions, feel free to ask. Okay. get back to the Cadillac. Like I said, there's going to be a campsite right there. Campsite opposite of it. Let's see. I'm going to have these trash receptacles all the way through. It's going to be 10 sites. We're still following the trail. I got to remove these little spindly trees on the trail. Here's the other campsite. I know you can't tell, especially on this camera, but you see this circle of trees? This is a campsite here. This circle of trees right here. All I'm going to do is just clear it up, clean it up. It's easy work. Take out the little spindly ones and be this big giant circle of trees. And behind that tree is going to be another, part of this. So this is going to be a good size space. This big tree here, leave that there. And that's why I'm making this so big around this whole big tree. So you'll have a place for your tent, place for your kitchen tent, bathroom tent, whatever. Keep on going on the trail. Stay up. Stay on the path. The Book of Eli. There's another space. I got to find it. I got to mark all this. Oh, here it is. By this fallen tree, I got 2 more here. It's a space here you really can't tell. But you see this busted tree here? It's a space right there. I'm going to finish cutting that down in that big empty spot. Knock down all that brush there. That's another space. And opposite of it, this big clearing here. Don't look at those little spindly trees, because I'm going to take all of that down. All that's coming down. So this will be a whole nother space. Let's keep it moving. And this is just a simple piece, one little bitty piece of the land. I don't even think we like 50 yards in. This is just a camp area, just for fun. Do I have a campsite by the creek? No, that's too close to like snakes and stuff. And if I'll have a trail down to the creek, but I'm not gonna have no sites down there. Okay. And let me finish. This is a site. That's a site. I'm gonna keep on going. Stay, pup, stay. See, me and Lady Leah been dropping trees because, let me see. Here's a site here where my cousin was. My cousin Doug made this table out of all of the trees that they harvested right here on the land. All right, cousin Doug. That is so dope. That is so dope. My cousin Doug came and made them a table so they could operate on back here. Tell me that's not dope. So this is one site, and I just dropped this tree. So I just dropped this tree yesterday. So this whole area is clear already. I had to drop that to make room for another one. But over here is another site right there. And if you look, it's far away from that camp, far away from that camp, and far away from the camp I'm on right now. So that's 2 more. I gotta come back and get all that cleaned up. I really wanna put one way back there, but I think I might be doing too much. I don't want to pack it in too tight. I want everybody to have their privacy. Let's see. Let me grab my nuts. Hold on, y'all. Get hold of my nuts. Yeah, I need this. Hold on. All right. So y'all, any questions? Get my hydration. Got my fan. I really need to bring both of them. And it was something else. Oh yeah, my nuts. Oh, my shorts. I need my nuts. There go my nuts. Oh yeah, it's on now, boy. Okay. Ooh. Phew. My bad, y'all. Mama. I ain't gonna do you like that. Okay. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm zipping up the wrong stuff. Okay. All right. Get my clothes in here and my nuts. We can head back. All right. What's in my pocket? Put that in there. Any questions? Let's see. Hey, LD Crafty Mom. I did my first camp out in the yard this weekend. Thank you. That's good. That's good. So we gonna head on back. Let me see. We've been in. Oh, we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Hey, Wendy. So this is what we've been doing. Me and Lady Led and the rest of my family been in the woods working, trying to make it, trying to accommodate family members when they want to come and get the experience. And this is why. Because everybody should get the experience of being in the woods. Let's see. Everybody should be in the woods and experience this like this. Just experience that. And experience being in the woods at night. And you're going to realize real quick the flashlight that you got ain't worth 2 cents. And you need to go get a real flashlight. Okay. Coming out of the woods. All right. Woo. something now. Come on, pup. Come on, puppy girl. All right. Come here. I got you. All right, y'all. Do I have any questions? Do I have any questions so far? See, I bought Surefire lights back in 2016, I think it was, 2006. Okay. Any question? Now, here's the thing. What I just showed you ain't got nothing to do with prepping. I mean, it does, but I don't want to talk about that with that. You don't have to purchase land just because you're running from what's going on in the world. It could be fun. So we're going to have a flashlight conversation now. Hey, you ain't said nothing. If you want to have a flashlight conversation, listen, I'll do you one better. True story. Yo, I can come out here tonight and show you what it do. I even got a video that I recorded. You seeing it on a video and being in front of it is two different worlds. It's two different things. Make sure you don't have ticks on you. I don't. So that's how this works, man. If you don't have to always be thinking about, we don't always have to be talking about land and then talking about survival. It's a good thing. It really is. Let me see. I need to know what type of flashlight y'all talking about. We ain't talking about no flashlight yet. Let me see. But yeah, you understand what I'm saying? How about let's not talk about survival and prepping for one day and pretend that everything is okay out in the world. And let me show you the fun of land ownership. Let me show you the fun. Do you want to see the fun of land ownership? Not the survival and we gonna die in apocalypse now type stuff. Do you want to see the fun part? I want to show you the fun part. Here's the thing that's so sweet about it is because we all know it's dual purpose. It's dual purpose. One is, hey, it's a great fallout, a great place to go, right? It's a great place to go. But it's so much fun. You know what's really fun? To build a trail in your woods. And to build I literally just built, I ain't gonna say just me and my family just built campsites just like a national park or a state park. And we did that in about 3 days. Between the trail and the campsites that's already done, I don't even think it was a full 3 days. Me and Lady Led started it. And then when my family got here, man, they went off. So what I want to do, I'm gonna show y'all something else crazy too. Who want to know how? Who wants to know how to find water? I keep getting it. This is the fun part of it. We talking about the fun of it now. We talking about the fun part of land ownership and why you should purchase land. Who want to know how to find? Who want free water? I'm waiting. Who wants free water? Speaking of free water, Get my free water right here. Who wants free water? You want to keep paying the water bill? Okay. Let me show you something that works. And I'm going to put out a video to prove it. I showed my cousin, and then they had to believe me because of the natural evidence. Let me show you something. How many people know what that is? You know what that is? How many people know what that is? These are copper, but they don't have to be copper. How many people know? Right. Divining rods. Right. Right. And ain't that something right there? Look at that. Let me tell you something. Right. Dowsing rods. Divining rods. They got a lot of names. If you want to know how to find water on your land, if you learn how to do this, you'll find water everywhere on your land. If you have water on your land, you'll find it with this. Do you want to know? Do you want to see the proof? Do you want to see the proof of how you will know that there's water? Anybody want proof? I'm not going to use them right now because you won't get it. You will think I'm faking you out. You will think that I'm trying to trick you, and I'm not. So I'm not even going to bother doing it. You would have to be right here. Say, no joke, I thought those weren't real. Shh. Want me to prove it? Do you want to see the proof? My family was here, and I showed them the proof. Do you want to see the proof? I can't teach you how to use them. You literally need to be here because showing you, you're going to think it's fake. Listen to me. If I was to show you on video, there is no way that you know whether I'm trying to fake you out or not. It's something I want to put these in your hand and tell you to do it. And once you feel that, once you feel that and see them do this, look, and see them do this, you just walking and X marks the spot. You back up and they do this. You walk forward, they do this. I want to put them in your hand and show you how they work. Right, ancient technique. How do you think they found water in the ancient days? You just don't go digging anywhere and you think you just gonna get water if you dig deep enough. That ain't how this works. I want you to understand. I remember a while back when I was talking about a baby 2 or 3 years ago. People said, that's witchcraft. It's witchcraft. It's not. That's why they call them divining rods, because they think there's some sort of spiritual witchcraft. It's not. It's science. And I'm going to tell you, I have a scientific theory to make them work even better. The world is magnetic. The world has magnets in it. Y'all know that. The world has electricity running through it. You know that. So do you. We are walking batteries. Okay? When you're what they call grounding, Man, that's real. Grounding is actually really real. I wish I could do it, but there's too many things that can probably have me in the hospital out here with a barefoot. Okay, so if you're electric and the earth is electric, you have magnetic pulses running through you. The earth has magnetic pulses running through it. I want to show you something. I'm gonna show you two ways, two pieces of proof right now. I'm gonna tear your head off with this. Watch this. I'm about to show you two pieces of proof. Okay? Here, pup. Stay. 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 All right. Okay, here's two pieces of proof. Everywhere that those divining rods, every single place that they crossed, that told me water is right there, they'll do this. This is what we found. Me and my family all did this together. Everywhere we found water, every time those rods cross one another, these flowers and these weeds grew. Everywhere we found water, we seen this flower. Everywhere. Now I'm going to show you. I got three ways to prove to you that this is real. Okay. So I marked this spot because I'm going to put a well right here. Now, look at this line. Look at this line. See this flower? Look up. See that flower? See that tree? Now keep on going. Look at this area. I'm going to try my hardest to focus in on all these flowers. Here's some, here's some. Now I want to see something before I go any further. There is none out there. You see it? None. None of these flowers are out here. I didn't cut the grass yet. So stick with me. Flowers here, here. Here by my grill, here by my grill, here. Keep watching. There, here, here. Over here, over here. A lot of them there. All in this line. And I want you to see something. In this same line, all the way here, around my burn barrel, and they go all the way down to my creek. I want you to see something. How can I prove it? How can I prove that there's water here? And they also go around my RV. How can I prove it? Right here is one piece of proof. Right here. This is a Granny Smith apple tree. This is a Granny Smith apple. Does it or does it not look nice, green, and lush? Does it look like it's deprived of water? Anybody? Does it look like it's wilting? Here's a pink lady. No, this is a yellow delicious apple tree. Does it look like it's wilting? Does it look like it's deprived of water? Here's a pink lady I put in last fall. Looks healthy. Here's another pink lady. Looks healthy. And here is another, I believe this is another pink lady. Let's see what that is. That is a golden delicious. Looks incredible, right? Don't that look incredible? It hasn't rained here in over 30 days. It hasn't rained here in over 30 days. Okay? Now I'm going to do this. Those flowers are in a line. All in a line. You see that? Right by these trees. And all the way down this line, those divining rods kept crossing straight in a path. If you back up off of that path, they opened up. As long as you stayed on that path, they closed down. Now I'm gonna tell you one more that's gonna tear your head off. Watch this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna tell you one more that'll tear your head off. Okay, how else do you find water? All right. Come on, I got you. Come on, come on, come on. How else do you find water? Now, that's science, what I just showed you. That's factual science. You want to hear something else? In that same line of flowers, in that same line of trees, that line goes directly straight behind my cabin, where I dug my well, which I got water. In this same straight line, if you follow these trees and these flowers straight behind my cabin, that's where my well is. Precious SoCal, that ain't Precious SoCal, Precious Sunshine, that's it. What's up, Precious? Okay, now I'm gonna hit you with one more. Now this is my scientific theory. You ready for my scientific theory? Okay, I found water yesterday in the middle of the woods. I was walking out, and you got to walk really, really slow, no rush. And all of a sudden, they crossed on me like that, right? They crossed. So I stopped to mark the spot where they crossed at so I can mark it where I'm going to put a well back in the woods. Guess what it was? An animal trail. There's a natural path the animals all follow to get to the creek or to get to where they going. That trail was where the water source was marking. Now here's my scientific theory. Animals also follow magnetic pulses to guide them different places. And I'm thinking that they were following that same line of water, that water main under the earth, to get where they're going. Because wherever water is, that's where you're going to have, water is a conductor, so you're going to have electricity and energy conducting through that. So same thing with magnetics, right? So again, I ain't no scientist, that's just my theory. But that animal trail, as I walked the animal trail, they never came loose. But if I back away from that animal trail, do this. Then get back to the animal trail, do this. When I go too far in front of the animal trail, they open back up. So my scientific theory is some animals make trails based on the water line underneath the earth. It's just a theory. Just a theory. I could be wrong, but I sure did. These rods sure did cross on that whole animal. I didn't follow the whole line because it would have took me straight down to the creek. So that's just my theory. It's not factual until somebody actually proves it. But this is how we're going to prove it. This is how we're going to prove it. I got a video coming out where I'm using these. Okay? I'm going to dig that well and hope we hit water. I'm gonna tell the truth and show whether I hit water or I don't. Now, to back up any theory that I have, if you're here, and I think what I'm going to do, well, I'm not going to mention that right now. To back up any theory that I do, or any theory that I have, I'm going to do this. I'm going to use an electronic water finder by Vevor. I have an electronic water finder, and I'm going to do a whole video on this and show you that wherever these work, I should be able to find water with this, right? Because what that does is stick long probes down into the ground, and you hook that to a battery that shoots pulses down to see if there's water down there. So we are going to do this for real. You down? So, let me see. So where my well house is where the deer trail is. They follow every day. Boom, boom. T-Nog in the house. How you doing, my sister? Let's see. Let's see. I'll put the rods in the link so you guys can, if you want to pick them up and follow along with me, you can go purchase some and then follow along with me and see if you know how to use them. So when I do use them, I'm going to try my hardest to explain exactly what I'm doing, okay? Because you can get a false reading if you're doing it. If you're holding them wrong, you're going to get a false reading. So I am going to put the link in the comment section and in the first pinned comment. All right. Now, I got one more. We're going to go 90 minutes. We only got 10 minutes left. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you one more fun thing. One more fun thing. No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. But I just wanted to show y'all a couple fun things that you could be doing on your land. And it ain't got to have nothing to do with prepping, surviving, living, dying, uh, uh, wars with other countries. It ain't got to have nothing to do with none of that. You could just come out here and get your family together and have a good time, man. And you know, you want to know why? You want to know why purchasing land ain't so important no more? Because the family unit has crumbled. The family unit has failed. It has crumbled. There's no longer the father in the household. The mother still want to be 17. She's still going to the club. The daddy is either in jail or hanging with his homies. All these grown old people. But nobody is in the house together anymore. So family gatherings don't mean what they used to mean when I was younger. When I was younger, I got tired of going to family reunions. We did family reunions all year. Like soon as summer hit, it's like I gotta go to my uncle family reunion on that side of the family, my aunts on that side of the family, my grandparents on that side of the family. And let me tell you, you got tired of meeting your new cousins and your cousins' cousins and friends and, you know, and falling in love by accident with your cousin. Somebody got to tell you, you like, ooh, man, that girl over there sure is fine. Whoa, I'm going to go talk to her and get her number, man. And then your mama come up, come here, let me show you, meet your little cousin. This is your cousin Sabrina. What? Yeah, this your cousin Sabrina, and I just wanted y'all to know each other. And she go to the school that you go to, and that's why a lot of us now, a lot of folks is starting to sleep with their relatives, and you don't even know it, cause don't nobody go to no family functions no more. You don't know who your family is. You don't know who your DNA is. You don't know who your uncles and aunts and grandparents is no more. If you got a piece of land, man, you can bring all that together and not have to spend so much money. And you can do it whenever you want to. You ain't got to be booking no state park, booking no national park, booking no lodge. No, you tell your family to come on in and you got the spot. Everybody bring your own bottle, BYOB, BYOF, bring your own food. And let these young people meet each other and let us in as a family network. Like you know your cousin Ray. Cousin Ray always got a good job. If your name Ray, I bet you like, yeah, that's true. Cousin Ray always got a good job, man. He might be, you know, he might have bad habits, but he always got a good job. He's functional. He got enough money to pay for his bad habits. So that's why don't nobody ever know Uncle Ray is on some kind of drugs or he alcoholic. Because Uncle Ray stay paid. Yeah, bring your own tent. Bring your own food. Bring your own water. Bring your own potato salad. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, this right here, whenever you say, hey, y'all, let's get together. Let's meet up at the spot. Your whole family come together and put it and throw it down. And then you get to talk to your cousin Ray and he tell you how to get that job at where he at. We don't do that no more. We don't do it no more. So say had an Uncle Ray like that. Everybody had an Uncle Ray like that. Now if you got an Uncle Billy Ray, not just Uncle Ray, if you got an Uncle Billy Ray, you know he crazy. He don't got a good job, but your Uncle Billy Ray always got money, a lot of it too. And he always doing this. Hey, here, give me $10. I give you $10, and you do me a favor. You stay out front, and you let me know if you see like a burgundy Cadillac. All right? Here, you take $10 too. You help him, and y'all keep an eye out. If you see a burgundy Cadillac, you come run back and tell old Billy Ray, okay? Uncle Billy Ray. Yeah. Let's see if you. I had an Uncle Billy Ray, and he was that dude. You know. Hey. Here, take this $5. And $5 was a lot of money in the early '80s and late '70s. Hey, take this $5, and you sit out front, and you tell me if you see a burgundy Cadillac come around. If it come around the corner and come slow and it start to stop or whatever, you run back and tell me, Bobby, you go out there and you help him. You watch him watch that, okay? Y'all let me know if you see a burgundy Cadillac. Because Uncle Billy Ray gonna jump the back fence and leave the whole function. If come back, Uncle Bill, remember you told me about that car? Yeah. It's out front, and the windows you can't see in the windows, and there's a lot of smoke inside. Tell your mama I said, pack me up a plate. I'll come back tomorrow and get it. I had an Uncle Billy Ray, so, but he still had a lot of money. You just didn't know quite how he got it, but he was always on the run. You never quite knew where Uncle Billy Ray lived either, because he kind of lived a little bit everywhere. Where you live, Uncle Bill? Well, right now I'm over your Aunt Patricia's house. We staying over there for a little while. You stay where I'm sleeping on your mama couch. I'm gonna use your bedroom. You sleep on the couch. So anyway, I don't want to go on with that. If you are thinking about purchasing land, it ain't just gotta be about the survival part, and I do that all the time. And what I'm going to start doing now, mind you, I ain't going to tell you not to be getting yourself together, but I think I want to show you more fun stuff. I want to show you more fun stuff. Let me see something here. Any question? Any questions before we go? Let me see. Hey, Miss Shirley OG. All right, so that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. I didn't want to do no whole negative, what's this all about? I didn't want to get into none of that. Will the new pump be manual or electric? I'm only manual. No more electric pumps. Because electric pumps, you need power. And if you ain't got enough power, then you ain't got no water. I'm not doing the electric pump. It will only be manual. You come and pump your own bucket of water and you carry it to your campsite. Ain't the right pump. Yeah, manual will be the best. Let me see. So you got a manual hand pump on your well? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I still filter my water too. I don't care if it came out the well, I still filter it, no matter what. You I've drinking a lot of it and not filtered it, but I still feel better filtering the water. That's all. All right. What about the pond, Queen? I've already spoken about the pond. You might want to go find that video. Anyway, let me see. All right. Well, that's it, y'all. I'm gonna release a video and I'm gonna do this water video for y'all. All right. So stay tuned and keep watching. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna find water in all the spots I told you that I was gonna find it. All right. All right, y'all. Let me see. Everybody enjoy your day. What day is it? Wednesday. Enjoy your happy Wednesday. And be safe. Stay sane. Lead Farmer 73. I love you. And I'm out. That smells so good, whatever that is blooming. Oh, man. What a beautiful week, man. What a beautiful week. Oh, say don't forget the link. Oh, thank you for that about that life. Everybody, give me a few minutes. Give it about 10 minutes. Give me about 10 minutes and I'm gonna upload the link to those rods. All right? All right, y'all. Everybody, enjoy your day. Live Farmer 73. I love you and I'm out. Peace. What? All right. Peace.